Hello and welcome to Jin's Old Lego Shack. Happy New Year. Okay, I've installed what do they call it? OSB or OBS? OBS video broadcasting system. Or I don't know what O stands for. Online or audio. No, I've installed it, so don't have to shoot the laptop screen with my mobile phone or holding it in my hand and shaking and all that. Don't have to do that anymore. And hallucinating ghost, I don't have to see that anymore from the screen. So like as simple as that, just install OBS thing, some kind of software that's just, on the provided for free on the online, on the internet. And it's like make all the job easy like this. Everybody else will on the YouTube were using this and not me. Guess I'm kind of slow with that. Okay, so I think this is my first video making with OBS this time, uh, in the early January as well. Yeah, so I'll see how it goes. Um, today I'm going to tell you about a little story with one of those transactions. Actually, last in the last year I've almost stopped because like it was really busy, crazy busy, and I was like, losing time for all the extra stuff that I've been working on, all the projects, and has been really, I could not spare like make some time for that. And I have a problem with my mobile phone as well with the Dangan apps and all. The the keyword alarm with Lego and Lego bulk, Lego free giveaway has been arriving in a delayed manner. Like my mobile phone, there seems to be a problem, whether it's old or I don't think it's that old, but I don't know. Lately, I've been installing some more apps on it, and the phone has been delayed seriously. Um, so like I get message like free giveaway, for some Lego, and then the message would come at like an hour later or 5 minutes later. Nobody knows, and it's all up in the air. And I'm like, what else? You know, even like in the morning there were no messages, and in the afternoon when I checked the mobile phone in the Dangon app, there's like a delayed message that did not really give me uh, a notice, but delayed and accumulated sales posting, including the good deals, what tens or dozens or you know scores of new postings that's been delayed, and since the it didn't give me the alarm, I couldn't check. I didn't know it was there. So I've been missing a lot of deals, hauls lately, but I don't have much time anyway. And this thing right here is what I'm going to talk about today. Is so like for the new year, I don't know, like this actually um it's already like 28th of January already now, and I feel happy to get back to the making video of this YouTube thing, so that I can continue with it. But yeah, this is the first thing. This is for this year. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. I was busy with something else, but now I'm back to checking the Lego postings on the online market. So when it came up, I saw this. The first thing I saw was this this guy right here. Okay, let me magnify this a little. Yeah, Schmaug or Smaug. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Smaug. Probably Smaug or Schmaug. Schmaug Dragon. Okay, I kind of like it better this way. Schmaug was on the photo. Like, I mean, like seriously, in the last year or the year before last year, like up until recently, when I was checking on the mobile phone, this has been an endangered species or extremely popular or rare item out there in the online market, and people would like sell it really expensively, like for like hundreds of $200s on it, and it was like snatched away so fast, even anybody else could jump to it. So this was such a hot item, and it was so rare, like maybe like once in 3 or 4 months I get to see this. even in like in a premium or like inflated price at like $200, $150. I could not afford it back then. Even if I saw it, okay, I'll pass it. I can't buy it because people knew the value of it and was selling so expensively. But this time I saw this. Oh wow, it's a Smaug dragon. How much would that be? And on the bottom it says $50. Like you can pretty much ignore the Korean currency with the triple zero in the back there. So it's like if you just ignore this, it would be like $50. Okay, it's not so bad. Also, plus there is additional like 16 kilo of Lego bulk parts. So it slow sounds like a pretty good deal. like I okay, I haven't been purchasing Lego parts like since last year in December, November. I haven't really bought it. Wasn't much of a good deal, and the phone was giving the app was giving me delayed messages. So there's a lot of like lost opportunity. So for the new year, I don't know what else I'm going to do. Like probably focus more on the sorting work. I need tons of boxes like waiting in processing to get in processed. Anyway, so I don't know. I think I've already collected lots of bulk parts pieces now. By this time, I'm somewhere in the middle or ahead of the middle. So I don't know. Maybe I should slow down. You guys let me know what I should do. Anyways, yeah, like for first first time in this year, I think it would be a good deal. So like I wanted to jump in and say hi. Like I wanna buy this, and there were already people got involved with the chatting. They started talking with these people. Usually, the sellers in Korea they do it like first come first served for anything. They have this like notion in their mind that okay, whoever comes first, I'm going to give it to that person. It's like first, it's like early bird catches the worm, that kind of stuff. Especially with the free giveaway stuff, so that they can give out the impression that they're not prejudiced or they're not discriminating against any people, or it's the first come first served basis. So yeah, like that's the usual situation down here in the online market here. And then I mean, the app. The first time I saw it, I just captured it, which was 2 minutes ago already. So like once again, it gave me the delayed notice. So I was like, okay, Smaug is there, $50. Sounds like a good deal. I'm gonna jump on it. But as soon as I saw this, it was already 2 minutes ago, and two people already got involved ahead of me. So I kind of like just gave up the idea and just decided, like at least I could ask. So why not just send in the message and see how it goes? And I've almost like 60% gave up the idea of being able to acquire this stuff. Anyway, um, I sent in the message and says, okay, I'm looking for Lego bulk parts. My nieces are crazy about Lego, so I would like to get some, you know, Lego parts if it's possible. I would like to buy it from you. So let me know when it's convenient for you. And I just like just sent the message and just waited. And almost with the chances are sleek. And I was like, I wasn't really expecting to get a response from this person, but somehow it was very funny that about an hour later, yeah, that was almost an hour later, the seller responded back to me with a message that says, "This is very, very used parts from the kids. They used to play it with a lot, and just about bulk pieces. So if it would be fine with you, so like, what do you think?" And that was that was the beginning of the conversation from this seller's end. So I said, okay. I try to calm down as much as possible, even if it was like, the facial expression and the tone of my voice could not be heard or seen from the seller to the seller. But I try to calm down myself as much as possible and just said it smoothly and nicely. Okay, so yeah, I think those parts look good. I can use them, and I would like to get into transaction. So, like, please let me know when is the most convenient time for you, and we may reach an agreement to meet at a certain point and at a certain time, which is about like noon, 12 a.m. Out there in the Home Plus, somewhere out there. I have to drive there. It will probably take about like half an hour or something or longer because I'm not so good at driving. So yeah. I mean, um, the funny thing is that it's really not likely to happen in the real world scenario, even if it's happening in the real world. Two people ahead of me already, and they gave up on this? Why? There's no logical explanation that could explain why the two people ahead of me already have given up on this. Perhaps that could be a fake one, or they have found out that this is a fake one, or this person is living somewhere out there in the Onchan village or town, or how do you call it, county, or the area. Okay, dong here in Korea, which is sectional categorization. Uh yeah, and probably it's some kind of slightly to me it is that's where like somewhere near the Busan National University is located up there, but it's somewhat secluded or desolated, kind of secluded, far from the downtown city anyway. Maybe the distance or the idea that this might be a fake one. I don't know. Like two people ahead of me gave up on it at $50 for the whole thing, including the Smaug dragon and the 16 kilo of Lego bulk. Why? Here it says that in the description that says Lego genuine, Oxford two kinds, mixed miscellaneous bulk pieces, 16 kilo, a whole full lot of a pouch bag and a carton box and additional completed thing like this and this and this probably Technic bike will all be given away. It is the quantity is a lot, and since it's heavy, I would like to have a person-to-person transaction. I would like you to come. That's what it means. And over 3 years. Okay, I'm way older than 3 years. Okay, let's have a look at the next photo. Looks good, although there seems to be even not considering the Oxford that the seller has already mentioned that there's two kinds of Oxford thing which is not genuine, which is completely unnecessary. I'm going to have to throw it away. There is some more pieces like things like micro brick. This one is no good. This one also is different kind of bricks that's connected horizontally. It looks like kind of shaped and the whole like this is not interlocking block pieces. A whole new thing. And the dinosaur right here is not Lego. So like almost from what I can see, I think about like 5 kilo or 10 kilo, 6 kilo, 7 kilo, about like half of it, you know, unnoticed by the seller, would already be not Lego. Non-Lego stuff is a whole lot of should be mixed in there. But if I magnify the photo down here, what is it like? 32, 46, 45, 46. I don't know. This is a light bluish gray 46, 46 by 46 uh, base plate down here. And I can clearly see that there are Lego logos on each and every studs down here. And this Ninjago stuff, it can't be fake because just the way it looks. The quality, the light, the color theme, and how it reflects the light, how it's shining. I can definitely make sure. I'm pretty sure that this is like see all the reflection that the plastic film, all that thing, the quality of it. Yeah, this has to be genuine, even without the logo, I can still tell there should be logo down here too. Yeah, all the way up here too. Some scribbling on top of it. I think this one's pretty much genuine. And the bike, it says with the Lego logo right in the. I think this is a sticker still, but it says Technic, and this obviously probably is Lego. So, Technic bike also. Wow, that looks real nice. I haven't had that kind of luxury up until this moment. There's another plate. Oh, that's the olive green boat hull. Okay, with the dragon. That's the beef of this day. That's what I'm talking about. The dragon has to be genuine. And there's another photo. Okay, and I'm still not sure if the end of the tail is still connected. And the additional problem is that I have to figure out if this is genuine or not. The base plate's down here. This is 16 by 32. Once again, if I go back and magnify the photo, I can. Yeah, I think it is genuine with the logo. I think there's logos on top of it. The quality, the color, and the quality, and the way it reflects the light and everything. It's hard to talk. Kind of gives me the idea that this would be genuine, especially when it's really thin down there in the bottom. There is no copy of this specific piece base plate these days. I haven't seen any fake parts like that. So these are genuine. And the Krager's command ship, I think already. I mean, with the boat hull this type is about like $5, $6 with the olive green is comparatively lower with the pricing because the average price for the used one in white color or green color are kind of really rare and they go more expensive with the orange one as well. Usually around $10, but this one is like $5 to $6 or something. I think I know why. Because there's so many out there with the Ninjago production rampage. I think I've collected about like 4 to 5, but I prefer much more with the orange and especially the white one because I need more like city theme color style. This olive green is almost useless because it makes it look like military or some fantasy like Ninjago and Kima, that kind of stuff. So I don't like olive green. I don't know what to do. I have about like 4 to 5 in my stock. I don't know what to do with them. I've over collected with this specific piece. Overall, let's have a look at the pieces. I think probably this is what the seller mentioned as Oxford stuff. Some kind of traditional Korean style house or a building, a building structure. Yeah, this one right here. And some miscellaneous pieces. I think the color theme and everything, some Bionicle or Air Factory, I don't know what it is. And the color theme looks alright. I wish it were more colorful like rainbow style with all the different colors, but when it comes to colors, when searching for Lego, if it like looks like a lot of black or a lot of like a khaki green color, that means like it's mixed with lots of fake pieces like Oxford military theme and Ninjago and Kima. They usually go with different like purple, strange color themes. So I prefer much more with the just yellow, simple yellow, blue or white or red. And these are my favorite colors, especially because that's where when I find out that there's like lots of pieces from the Lego City theme is mixed in there. But still, I get to see lots of something that is not Lego, like this tree kind of stuff, and some mini car upside down, and some tank stuff. I don't know what it is actually. This one right here, and on the bottom there's another kind of brick pieces down there, and totally have to throw it away. But there seems to be some kind of sticker with the pattern and some shiny stuff. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's really somewhat mysterious with all the where all these pieces are coming from. This one looks like some kind of shield with the tire, Technic bike tire, I think I've already seen the tire. Yeah, with the Technic bike. So it's nice to have this one as well. But Ninjago and Krager, Tima, those are totally unnecessary. But I can still use with the base plate. 16 by 32 and 46 by 46, I guess. So there's nothing special with the rest of the pieces down here. And the next photo shows the scale, the ones that everything has been put into one big pouch as the description says. And I think the carton box is already on top of this as well to weigh on the scale to weigh the exact weight of this thing. Then it says like slightly less than 16 kilo, I guess. So considering all the fake things and the pouch and the carton box and all, like I think genuine would end up with genuine pieces of less than 10 kilo. Uh, that's my hope. And on the next photo, which is like an hour later, okay, that was the first one was 2 minutes ago, and an hour later, I check the status of the sales posting once again, and there are increased number of chatting, which is like six. So like I got into the second or third person, and there's three more people trying to get into the conversation with the seller, and more three heart interested people, and view has rapidly increased to 91 from 23 in an hour. Probably because of this. Like as soon as you saw the photo from the description, they want to find out more detail. Probably that's why. Oh, here's another one. I should. That's another. That one's another free giveaway from somebody else that I failed to acquire because I was so focused into this. So this one is kind of cute. This little girl is trying to give this away. Hey, this is free and free giveaway. That's what it says with the. That's like for something 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 yellow Lego truck. But this is not the part of the story that I'm going to talk about. I could not acquire that one, although it is nice to have that. I think I can still build about 2 to 3 yellow toy truck for that specific set, I guess. Now, where was I? Yeah, and this is like, the next day I checked on the status of the posting and chatting is 6, interest people 3, and the view has increased almost like double, 179. So, the funny thing is that once I got into the conversation, there were already about 2 people ahead of me who, for some unknown reason, gave up the idea of getting into transaction with this person and gave up this Smaug dragon. I don't know why. And the logically I could think of is because of the distance, or this could be or it led them to believe that this is a fake one. So I did a little like online research. Okay, let's check out on the internet about this specific set. The all I could remember was that someday I would like to have that Schmaug dragon, just like anybody else, like who's bragging about it on the internet. And I kind of had the idea that the value of this thing, I don't remember any other set that this dragon has been reproduced or re-released as a the serial or whatever. I think I don't remember any spin-off of this release. This is the only one, and the Smaug Dragon is exclusively in this set only. Now that I look at it, it's was released in 2014, which is almost like 10 years ago, at the price of 200 kind of dollar. It was actually 129 release price. That is the release price, and with the margin, the delivery and the conversion, exchange rate, and everything. Lego Korea also wants to make profit here in Korea anyway, so they have uh, decided on the price of almost like $200 down here. That's something, yeah. Anyway, 2014. Yeah. So this is a Smaug dragon with some kind of this one kind of looks like, what they call dwarves mine thing. Okay, kind of looks like a couple of more building monuments, building structure mixed together with the dragon, but probably everyone was more interested in the dragon only. People would still have bought it if they could get the dragon without the whole thing at 170 or $200. They still would have bought it. Let's have a look at what people say about it. Smaug. Smaug should be 50 to $60. It's really sophisticated with the mold, and the wing part is flexible, high quality. Okay, it's too expensive. Smog Dragon is in there. You must have, this is a must have item, but the price is a problem. Okay, a lot of people pretty much talk about the same thing. And it's kind of, yeah, it happens all the time when Lego produces something, in collaboration with the animation company or something like that. They, especially with The Hobbit, they produce Dragon and it doesn't come out. Once it is resigned, it's an endangered species. You cannot acquire. You have to go to the Bricklink to find the stock or something, but the price usually gets highly inflated and it becomes like, it's all up in the air. You cannot reach. So yeah, that was my problem. So like if I go to the Rebrickable website and if I calculate, what's the percentage of the rate for me to be able to build this thing with the parts I already have is almost like 80%. And most of the pieces I'm missing are the dragon parts. So that is the more reason why I feel so affiliated or like attracted, or I forgot the word, but I feel more attached to the dragon. With some other sand green color pieces like this, which wouldn't be so much of a problem because I'm still collecting more pieces, and there should be increased number of more stock parts I have. So minifigures is not a problem because I have the unexpected gathering for the brothership of this is so hard to remember. Lord of the Rings. I have all the dwarf guys in that unexpected gathering or meeting that sat. So dragon is the only problem. So I did a little research. The reason why I wanted to find out why the people ahead of me gave up on it. The So I typed in as a keyword Smaug Lepin. First thing I wanted to find out is like whether there is a fake Smaug. So the first thing that came up is Meiji 13003, the Lord of the Ring Dragon Smaug. This thing is not like Smaug Dragon actually. It's although it's about like $60 right here, it's a completely different thing. So from what I've seen from the photo, it cannot be this. So some uh I can forget about this. And the rest of the article that says anyone have experience with MJ. So this is completely talking about something else. And there is some image of everything looks Lego though, like this one and this one and this one, this one. Uh, so maybe if there is no imitation for this, you know, the seller is really selling the genuine. But it's just slapping right here, small. Anyone have experience with? Uh, why is this called 13003 Smaug? Let's have a look at it once again. Is that Smaug? Oh, that's Smaug. Okay, Dragon Smaug. So that's that, but no copy for what I'm going to buy. I just have to make sure there is no imitation for what I was targeting at. If it's imitation, It's such a disappointment and a waste of time. I would have to actually meet this person up and check if it's genuine or not, or maybe give up. Like, um, I have to refuse buying it at the point of purchase. Pogo PG931. There is something look like Lego 79018 in bracket. Smaug Dragon customized minifigure. Okay, the rest of it doesn't really look like there is a knockoff stuff for. Wait a minute, what is? I think I saw something similar to. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this one is a review of Pogo. Okay, this is a. There is a fake imitation of Smaug Dragon. Smaug Lego set. Okay, is that genuine? The red color of Pogo is lighter. Oh, this is a fake one. Just like Lego and could be folded, you could find excess on the molding lines. The breaking fire piece is easily dropped from the mouth, obviously, because it's a fake. The transaction on Bricklink showed the dragon fetch over 100. The transaction on Bricklink showed the dragon fetch over $100. Well, you could get. When was this written? Actually, like when I checked on the Bricklink website, it was about $300. Although the currency is different, but um, I don't know how to change the setting of the currency setting. But it says Korean one is $300 for the used part. For the new part, $300. Pretty much the same. For this dragon, as the price has gone tripled from the point of this article was written in 2017, which is about like 6 years ago. Okay, after it was released in 2014, so it's like in between like 3 years, the dragon has become $100, and 6 years later, which is like now, is about 300. The price has tripled. So back then it was $100, so you could get Smaug for under $20 on AliExpress. So this is it. So there is fake ones out there in the market. Um, oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. It's is that oh so I'm just trying to figure out if they really sell it, the knockoff pieces at $20 or something. So it exists. Looks like only the dragon though. Not like the whole set, but they made a copy of the dragon. And they sell it comparatively in a cheaper price, I think. This looks really genuine though. Looks good enough. Uh the color looks a bit tomatoish color. Okay. Mm, hmm. A bit too shiny on the face and the belly. How much? Okay, can't find the price. Ball joints of the wings are working. So it's foldable. Semi-translucent wings. So like from to me it looks tomato red. Not really because it has to be. This is the animated photo or something. I don't know. Let's check on the color theme right here. Like if I look at the each item, the body parts, the color is thick and deep dark red. This is the genuine color, I can tell even from the photo. The color has to be like deep like that. And there's especially with the wing, if you see closely, there is this some scribbling down there. That's where that's the evidence for being a genuine part. So that's where I have to look at first before paying the money. I know like the chicken head, I can't really chicken neck. Can't really find out where the this description is inscription is. But anyway, um, it looks really similar, but I can still see the color difference. This is like not really dark red, but the color is somewhat low in quality. I think it doesn't really shine like the antique, and the color is somewhat lighter or tomato red. Especially when I see the dragon, this is a knockoff dragon from on top of the back. There is this some distance, and it doesn't really fit right in the middle. But the block pieces, as you can see, there's a little bigger spasm here, and it's a bit narrower down here, which means this is not really the genuine. And the leg is like not completely all the way to inside. A bit of loose part over here and there. Yeah. Even from the photo, I think I can kind of tell the color difference. No, most of the time I can, that's what I do. Like when there's a keyword alarm for the sales posting, when I magnify the photo and try and find out if it's a genuine or not. The major criteria of being able to distinguish between the genuine or not is the color, because it's from the photo, and the Lego logo. But Lego logo is like sometimes it doesn't show more clearly. So the color is the most important factor that we can decide on the genuinity of the things that people are selling. Although they sell here in Korea, they sell it cheap, but most of the time they don't really know. Like even the seller doesn't know, like what they're selling is genuine or not. What like, produced from the company or China or Korea or what. They have no idea. They just want to remove their kids' stuff before they're moving, or the children have grown up. They don't need that anymore, so they just want to get home and remove it. So the production of these fake minifigure, dragon, or Lego makes it more complicated for a guy like me who is only collecting Lego genuine pieces. Only have affection to Lego parts. You know, it like makes the job more 2 times more difficult to collecting Lego parts. Like I have to buy like more expensively and spend some more time sorting out, cleaning, and I have to remove all the fake stuff, and I have to spend time deciding if it's genuine or not, even before making the transaction, and making all the complications just because of the production of the manufacturing of these fake parts. So I hope they stop doing it. Seriously, there's a I just it's the first time for me finding out that there is even fake Smaug out there in the world. $20, AliExpress, eBay, whatever. Oh man. So the next thing I did was, okay, so maybe the two people ahead of me have given up the idea of buying this because they think they found out that this is a fake schmo from AliExpress or whatever. Korean people normally don't really buy stuff from overseas, like if they're not crazy, a big shopping fan. Unless they are a big shopping fan, they don't really do like international like purchase, like the traders and stuff. But I don't know. Who knows? They might have acquired from somebody else too. So there's still some possibility that this might be a fake one. So the next thing I checked was, so like I have to admit that the fake imitation exists, and I have to admit that this could be a fake one. Like the chances are 50 and 50, half and half. So the next thing I did was looked on the where is that? The instruction. Okay. There could be some more hint. Lego instruction. The Lonely Mountain Lego.com. the brickinstruction.com. Maybe that one works better. The Lonely Mountain instruction. Okay. This one goes to Lego homepage. Okay. Now we'll land it on the straight on the instruction booklet page. Uh, at and yeah, this animated photo I cannot really tell, but there's something else I can do is look on the building structure, and I can find something similar to this. If I find so the fake knockoff does not have the whole set, only the dragon. So if I find anything similar to the building structure right here, because I remember seeing this one right here on the in the photo, this part right here, the BURP might save the day today. So big ugly rocky piece right here with the I think this is a 54200 cheese piece in pearl gold color with sand. This is a brick 1 by 2 sand green piece stuck on the bottom of the BURP piece right here. So like yeah, I think this is likely to appear from that. The Lonely Mountain is the name of the set, and there's just like a building structure. So like I kind of remember that. So I checked on the instruction booklet, and this is what I found. Luckily, there is a very similar likely building structure, building pattern right here with the piece of that is on the bottom. That is BURB, but slightly different with the building pattern that I've seen on the photo. So let's go to the second floor. Maybe there's another one right there. Okay, go back a couple of more pages in the back. Okay, so I haven't really seen the rest of it, but I remember seeing that BURP piece from the photo of the seller. This one exactly matches, like this thing right here. 1 by 2 sand green pieces get stuck on the bottom of the BURP, and there's this like a pearl gold cheese piece sitting right on top of this like the building structure. That one right there, dark bluish gray burp piece with the pearl gold cheese piece and sand green piece on the bottom. Wait a minute. Let me have a look. This exactly is that one right there. Which leads me to believe that this still could be a genuine. This dragon. But I found one more problem right here. At the end of the photo, it doesn't really show the tip of the tail, and this tail usually are expensive because I already found out with the other set with like the Castle Siege 704 what was the I keep forgetting the numbers. 4074 7094. Usually the I don't know why, but probably the tip of the end tip of the dragon tail is really expensive. Probably I'm thinking is because people lose it a lot because of the bad connection, or it's loosely connected. It's loose and fallen off, and they lose it a lot. So if I check on the Bricklink website right here, the dragon itself is like how much is that? Price guide. Dragon itself is about like $60. Okay, this is about like 4 times, 5 times less expensive than the Smaug dragon, but the tip of the tail is about like $10. Okay, what about this one? From the photo, I haven't really seen that. I'm not sure if all the tail is included in there, but oh, where am I looking at? I'm looking at the dragon piece with the not this dragon, but the Smaug dragon's tail piece right here. Dark red dragon tail, long curved with spikes and barbs. $80. Average price for the used one is $80 freaking dollar. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I mean, like, yes, this is like $300, and the tip of the tail is $80. And here's another problem. I still am not so sure this is genuine or not, and even not even sure once again if the tail end of the tip of the tail is included or not. So there's gonna be double jeopardy. Anyway, now that I think of it, I found the instruction booklet and all that, and there's this like building pattern with the, and there's still on the photo there's this like this thing. The chances are slightly more likely that this is a genuine one because the fake one they do not have the whole set, only the dragon. If it's going to be a fake one, there should be only the dragon, not this. This has to be an irrelevant information included in the photo. So include like my conclusion is that this could be a genuine. I'm almost thinking like 70% genuine. So like when I go and meet this person up, the first thing I'm going to do is ask for a discount because I had to drive all the way there and have to risk my own life driving, and it takes time to get there and return as well. And I have to I have to go through all the trouble in the cold weather, driving and uh I don't know. The first thing I'm going to do is check on whether if this is a genuine or not. And if it's not genuine, if it's like fake one from AliExpress or whatever, I'm going to have to refuse the transaction. I'm going to have to cancel the transaction there. It's going to be such a sorry scene. I hope that doesn't happen. But the proof is in the pudding, as always, and I'm going to find out pretty soon. All right. I'm gonna make a further video like when I find out in the next video. Like until then, um, I'll see you at the next one. I think this has opened up a new horizon for my hobby. Like even if this turns out to be a genuine one with the $300 worth of Lego Smaug Dragon, I still wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't do resell. Get it cheap, sell it expensive. I mean, I've been thinking about doing it, but what difference does the $300 make in my life? Yeah, not really. It wouldn't make Olivia Newton-John come alive and live with me in my house. It wouldn't make that happen. Um, yeah, I love her so much. If not for you, baby, I couldn't even find the door. I've been listening to her song lately. So yeah, where was I? So like collection as a hobby, yeah, like as a whole opened my eyes. I got like I was so submerged with the busy work, and I totally lost where I was with the Lego and everything. But this post sales posting, this preliminary transaction has kind of opened my eyes. I still have to ambush and look for better things, and instead of doing the resale like the other guys out there in the market, I'm going to collect those pieces. I'm going to hunt for those things, vintage, rare, so much sought after things like Smog Dragon, Cafe Corner, and Greengrocer. There's still more and more highly valuable items that I still need to collect without thinking about making profit out of it, but making videos so that I can share it with everyone out there in the world. I think that is much more valuable life like experience. So from this year, I'm going to be more prone into hunter mode and look for items like this. And before going further, I'm still not so sure if this is genuine or not. So if I find out, I'll make another video and I'll see you there. Until then, goodbye.